taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 26 left, via Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
After the company cross your access to right, clear to right ground to Echo.
Okay, good afternoon. We are on the ground at a wet and rainy Manchester in the ATR 72600. We're ready to request clearance on VATSIM. We do have a VATSIM controller online, so we should have a nice bit of cover to start with. See, there's quite a bit of aircraft, quite a few aircraft here. You can hear in the background all the jets going. A couple of aircraft around us. Shouldn't be too long before we get our pushback clearance though, so let's get going. Okay, so we're all set up in here, pretty much. Just get that altitude in.
Ground ED 805 Kilo, stand 2, is ready for push and start. ED 805 Kilo, Manchester ground,
we'll
stand 2, push and start approved, face east.
Get this clearance requested.
Push start approved and face east, ED 805 Kilo, thanks.
Manchester ground, good afternoon. Gemstone 24 Tango, stand 4, type ATR 72600. Have information Papa, IFR to Dublin, please.
Gemstone 24 Tango, Manchester ground, hello. Just got a little flight problem with your route. I'll just send you the correct one. Just let me know if you can take it, please.
Yeah, that's no problem. What was the issue with it, sorry? It's just, I just went through sim brief, so it'd be helpful if I knew.
It's just a problem with the airway. It just goes, hold on, I think it went Barbara, then just direct back, so instead of following the airway.
Okay, so we've got to change something here, so we are going instead.
Right, T13 Manchester ground, hello. I need you to report your aircraft type and stand number for clearance, please.
Wow.
Ryder 213, we are
Penil.
stand number 107 and aircraft type 73.
Bagso. Barbara.
Right, T13 Rajiv, connected up as a 787, but I'll amend your flight plan. You're cleared to Dublin, Eclad 1 Romeo departure, Squawk 7601, information Quebec, QNH 996 hectopascals.
Okay, I'm not going to adjust that because there's no cover over there, so it doesn't make a difference.
Ryder 213, I'll get that sorted to the 737-800, Squawk 7601, could I have the departure of QNH, please?
Right, IT13, I've amended your flight plan for the correct aircraft type. It's the Eclad 1 Romeo departure, and the QNH is 996 hectopascals.
Ryanair 213, cleared to Dublin bound, the Eclad 1 Romeo departure, Squawk 7601, QNH 996 hectopascal.
Right, IT13, correct.
Gemstone 2-4 Tango, I can accept that route. Ready to copy clearance.
Gemstone 2-4 Tango, thank you. Cleared to Dublin. Eclad 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 0317. Information Quebec. QNH 9096 hectopascals.
Cleared to Dublin, Eclad 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 0317. Information Quebec on board on 9096 hectopascals. Gemstone 2-4 Tango.
24 Tango, correct. Break Tranix 87 Romeo, contact Manchester Tower 118.630.
Going to the tower 118.630.
Why?
Many thanks. Tranix 87 Romeo.
Why is that an issue? Oh yeah. God damn it. I'm entering 0317 it was 0317. I was entering the hectopascals into the bloody transponder then. 9 and 9 are 6. There we go. With information Quebec. Okay, right, let's get into hotel mode. We'll go beacon on, which is there. Fuel pump 2 on. Engine 2 going into hotel mode, so prop brake on. Start A, I think it is. Yeah, engine 2 start. And the engine will start up without the prop spinning. Condition lever to feather. And let that do its thing. Let's clear that. Let's get the ND set on there. Pre-plan pushback. While we're waiting,
ground, very good afternoon, Speedbird 106 Yankee, ready to check.
Speedbird 106 Yankee, Manchester ground, visibility.
okay, and we'll go tail prop and main door close that. That's just about stabilised. Check the blades aren't spinning, which they're not. Good to go.
G805 kilo,
okay, so start mode
point,
off.
Mike 1, runway 26 left, correction runway
Everything's
23 right, via Lima, Papa,
DC
Kilo and
externals off.
Just checking out Manchester, Gatwick. Thank you,
Fuel
sir.
pump
Taxi,
1
Mike
on.
1, but 2 to right, via Lima, Papa, Kilo and Juliet, easy.
Landing elevation is automatic, don't need to worry about it. Altimeter is set, transponder is set, altitude is set to 5,000, which is correct. Nav on, VNav on, set to the IAS.
213, roger, confirm squawk 760.
Power management takeoff, flight directors on. Okay, they are on already, that's fine. Trim is set. Should be set. Let's just clear that again, it keeps coming up.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November, Manchester ground, visibility 5.
Trim is 1.4 up. 1.4 up, yeah, and it is. Happy with that, it's all in.
447 Manchester ground, hello, taxi stand 204 via Bravo, Delta, Echo and November Charlie.
Is that EasyJet gone? Yes, he has.
Right, 213, roger. Pushback lens, cancelled hold position.
Gemstone 2-4 Tango, ready, push and start.
Gemstone 2-4 Tango, stand 4, push and start approved, face south.
Push start approved, face south, Gemstone 2-4 Tango. so we need hydraulics. Should say ready in a second. Let's hold it a bit longer, see what happens.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November, requesting out airplanes to Dublin with Quebec type A320.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November, report stance number.
Let me just get that.
There we go, it's just a press. I was doing it wrong. Okay, prop brake off. Should start spinning, there she is. Lovely stuff. Okay. Let's get this pushback going. Chocks off.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November is at standard left left, please.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November.
Engine start A and B. Engine start 1.
Okay, you're cleared to Dublin. Eclad 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 6475.
Clear Dublin, Eclad 1 Romeo departure, squawk 6475, Shamrock 2 Juliet November, sorry about that.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November, correct.
Manchester Ground, good afternoon.
Autos, autos.
Yankee, we're at Airbus A320, it's left 43, with information.
Flap set.
Requesting IFR clearance to London Gatwick.
Bed 106 Yankee, Manchester Ground, Shadow cleared. Gatwick, Samba 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 6477. QNH 996 hectopascals.
Once that's all good, there should be no lights hydraulic wise, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Clear to London Gatwick, Samba 1 Romeo departure, 23 right, squawk 6477, QNH 996 hectopascals, speedbird 106 Yankee.
Bed 106 Yankee, correct.
118630 is tower, let's get that set.
4 Bravo, requesting taxi back to gate 54.
Charlie 14 Bravo, Manchester Ground, Shadow taxi stand 54 via Juliet and Golf.
Taxi stand 54 via Juliet Golf, Charlie
Hey.
4 Bravo. Thank you.
Had an issue with the pushback here.
SES 5 kilo, apologies. Contact Manchester Tower 118.6.
Sorry, that's how I want it. Bye.
Not sure why that happened. There we go. Right, okay. So, condition levers are auto.
Right.
For some reason though, we're struggling with the electric power here and the... Let's just have a look. Just do a bit of an engine test, see what happens. There we go. So it wasn't happy for some reason, but it's all gone there. So that's alright, I'm happy with that. Start mode off. Flaps are set, and then we're looking for taxi. So, taxi lights on. AC wired electric power, no white lights, which we're now happy with. Pitot heat on ×3. TRU on. Autopilot set, which it is. Why does that all come on again? So we're having issues with this thing at the moment. We might lose power again. We did the other day. Need to keep an eye on it. Not sure why it's happening. Just keep the engines going a bit. I think that's the best way.
Unicorn 1 to 2008, just like you, thanks, bye.
Just had a controller change there. Manchester ground, Gemstone 24 Tango, ready taxi. Ah, no.
Face south, speed bird 106 Yankee.
Manchester ground, Gemstone 24 Tango, ready taxi.
Gemstone 24 Tango, roger, taxi, holding point, Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Papa Kilo Juliet to Mike 1, runway 23 right, Gemstone 24 Tango. Papa Kilo Juliet. Okay, well we're taxiing now, finally we're getting moving. We do have cover now in Dublin as well. Let's just check the ATIS. Landing runway is 10 left. But I might keep it as 10 right. And just see how we go. So we're on Lima at the moment, gonna hit Papa in a second. Here's Papa. Kilo is the second left off this one. Really windy in Dublin as well. We're looking at 24 knot gusts at the moment, so it should be a interesting landing for this one. Pushed right at the moment, which means the other way will be getting pushed left as we're taking off by the looks of it. Lingus there as well. We're not quite Aer Lingus though. We're Emerald Airlines. We'll go lights on now. May as well, we're closer enough to the runway.
Gemstone, 24 Tango, Monitor Unicom, 122, decimal 8, have a good flight.
122 decimal 8, thanks for cover, Gemstone 24 Tango. That's a shame. So tower controller's just gone offline. What's... There we go. So let's have a look. Is there anything on final other than that? 7. That's a 777 Pakistan International Airlines. Just got in from Islamabad. Nice. Should get a good view of that landing. We've gone too far as well. We're supposed to be going to Mike 1. Never mind. I got distracted by the 777. We're at Juliet 1 now. Longer runway to take off with. And a better view of the 777. It's done it again, hasn't it? Beautiful. Manchester traffic, Gemstone 24 Tango, lining up runway 23 right, Manchester traffic.
Manchester traffic, FedEx 2 Tango Victor, downwind base and then right hand base like from the north. Manchester traffic station lining up behind Buttery or not? Manchester traffic on the 23 right clear.
Can't hear you, mate.
Shaky with taxi and Juliet 1, runway 23 right, Manchester traffic.
Gotta wait for that PIA to get clear of the runway. There we go. Manchester traffic, Gemstone 24 Tango, rolling 23 right. Gust lock off. Must remember. Notch, notch. Got a bit of wind from the right there. Oh, gosh.
5 Juliet 1 landing at runway 23 right, Manchester.
There's a bit of wind on the ground there. And up we go. Oh, there's the tail. I thought it'd be enough. Clearly not. Here's that wind. Okay, is it climbing? It is at the moment. I'm not sure why VNAV's not showing. It's gone on to pitch hold. Alright. Should be VNAV IAS.
Traffic, speedbird 106 Yankee, departing runway 63 right, Manchester.
Manchester traffic, Gemstone 24 Tango, passing 3,500. Interesting.
Pakistan 709 taxi and 12 Bravo Delta Charlie.
Okay, so gear up, climb, power management to climb. Not sure. Why it's not climbing IAS. There's something I'm doing wrong, clearly.
Manchester traffic, speedbird 106 Yankee, passing 2,500 airborne out of Manchester.
Let's just keep it there like that. So we're going up to 16,000. VNAV complete fail there on takeoff, not sure why. Okay, let's just check it all. Yaw damper's on. Flaps are retracted. Barrow needs to be set. Which it is. And that's it for now. Right, we're on our way out of Manchester to Dublin. Scrape the tail hard. But we'll worry about that when we get to Dublin. Very windy across the ground there at Manchester. It didn't seem to be, but as soon as I hit the centre of the runway, the aircraft did get thrown left and right. Someone needs to inspect the tail. But that's us on the way now to Dublin. Dublin is online. Let's check the ATIS. So at the moment 13 knots. There were gusts, I don't know if they've gone now. But we'll see how that goes when we get there. As we're climbing up, need to think about 10,000 seatbelt signs off and lights going off there. And we'll see how we get on. Just seen I've had a conflict on on vPilot with an aircraft model, so I've just changed that. It was a Delta Airlines A3, yeah, A333, there we go. A330-300, is it? Right, lights off. Go logo off as well, and seatbelt signs off. There's going to be some complaints on this flight. We've got the tail strike, very windy bounce on the way out. Interesting behaviour by VNav. I'm just not sure what's happened with that at all.
33 kilo, establish dial 23 right, 12 miles.
So we've got 5,000 to go till cruise altitude. And we're on our way to Dublin. 134260 being the next frequency. 134260. Okay, so that's the next frequency. Heavy rain on the way out of Manchester, really heavy rain in the north of England today. It's going to be windy on approach into Dublin. We are going to set up 423 left, just to make it easier. Sorry, 10 left. So it's going to be ILS 10 left. Bags to Romeo. So I'm just having a look at the charts to make sure we can get that right. So bags to Romeo. ILS 10 left is going to be via IFBAP still. Bags to Romeo. Via IFBAP. And then we'll just check that flight plan. Looks good. Okay, so 2,300 to go till cruise altitude. And then all we need to do at cruise is set the power setting to cruise there as well. Absolutely heavy rain and cloud. We're probably going to be in cloud throughout. Instrument flight today. Not sure why this is really dull as well. I tried turning it up and it just turned the extras up but not the actual screen, so a bit of a strange one that. Maybe some of the bugs that need working out in the next update, who knows. Surprised we're not in a load of turbulence, to be honest. ILS numbers changed as well, so we'll get that sorted. 10955 onto nav. 1. 10955, we are at cruise altitude coming up to. So we'll go high notch there. That is probably why VNAV wasn't working. They need to be notch. Notch, VNAV. Yeah, there it is. So they were slightly off. Okay, VNAV's working now. Cruise power set. I knew it'd be something that I've done. Never mind. We'll get there, we'll get there. So flight plan should go IFBAP Subo. Suboff. Oh, look at that, between cloud layers there. Perfecto. As always, screenshots going on to Volanta. So we're in a little void in between the cloud layers. High pressure and low pressure, I guess. Something similar to that. On our way to Dublin. So Penhill being the next one, we are out of Wallasey. Wallasey behind us now, 5 miles, so we should be over the sea, over the Irish Sea, heading towards Penhill. Once we hit Penhill, we're going to break west a bit more, make our way towards Bagzo. Allowing that speed to creep up, so sat there, ideally 240 would be alright, 240, 250. Big cloud front ahead, we're going to be going straight through that. I'd imagine some turbulence to come. Here we go, keep an eye on these instruments. Make sure we don't get any turbulence, should be good. Lovely. There's a heavy storms on their way to the UK, passing over Ireland. It was very strong winds earlier at Dublin. It's 13 knots at the moment, no gusts. But we'll see how we get on. So there's a lot of charts for Dublin at the moment. It has recently had its taxiways redone. So I need to try and make sure I'm getting the right one when we land. We'll see. Okay, so Penhill coming up, then we're going to make a turn to the west, make our way to Bagzo. We're currently just northwest of Liverpool on the Irish Sea. As we make our way through, we're going to be passing south of the Isle of Man. Nice. All that on. Temperature -19, so we don't need that one. I think we're good. Looking alright, let's go for on the ice off, see what happens. Sweet. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. And then we need minimums as well, get that set in. 335 I'll go for. There it is. And then the rest is to do as we're getting lower down by ATC mainly. So Babra, that was the one that was taken out of our route. It's a weird one, I'm not sure why they took it out. He said the routing was wrong. We just left it in because it's on the same, exactly the same line to Bagzo, so I'm not sure what it actually added there. Beautiful colouring, love it. Ice again. We'll leave it on this time. minus 19 again. We'll just leave icing on. Gonna have issues with it, obviously, so leave it as is. So Gemstone, little ATR aircraft, making our way across the Irish Sea. Looking like that window's open. Ah, it's got another piece of glass on the other side. We're good. We're lucky. Okay, so we need to be 10,000 by Bagso. Bagso's 50 miles away. 18 miles away we need to descend. Which is fine, we can do that. No problem. I'll set it to 10,000. Ready. And then when we're at that 20-mile mark, I'll look to descend 2,200 feet per minute. We'll down throttles as well. Don't think it'll put us below the cloud, but it'll certainly put us within it. A bit lower. Might experience some turbulence there because of the wind. I'm expecting high winds on approach to Dublin. Bagso's right on the border of Dublin control. Of Shannon control, sorry. Shannon, Ireland. So we're just waiting now then for the distance to come down to Bagso. Once it's at 20 miles, start our descent. Maybe a little bit before, just to make sure we get down. I've never been on an ATR, but I'd imagine it's one of those that is a case of every little bit of rain, wind, you hear it, you feel it. An interesting one to be a passenger on. 31 miles to Bagzo. That's where we'll start the descent. .26. Vertical speed ready. This is going to be it. Oh look, we've got I thought it was clearing then, but it's actually getting darker. I had to change the time of day because obviously it's pretty pitch black now in the UK. We're looking at 6 PM local time. Change the time of day. Live weather's still on though, so this weather is real time and it's awful. It's going to be good. Okay, here we go. Nose down. In fact, let's just hold it at 16,000. No, that's not what I want. Altitude hold. Because just had a message 134260. Shannon Control, good evening. Gemstone 24 Tango, flight level 160.
Jetstone 24 Tango, Shannon Control identified. Cleared, back so 2 Romeo arrival, landing runway 10 left.
Cleared bags 02 Romeo arrival and landing 10 left. Gemstone 2 for Tango. Okay, we'll just maintain as we are.
Shannon, good evening. Shamrock 38 Yankee on the ground at Shannon with information. Charlie requests clearance to London Heathrow.
I told him we were 160, so we'll just leave it. He knows what he's doing.
Abagu 3 Bravo departure, runway 24. Initial climb altitude 5,000 feet. Squawk 3443.
Now we're cleared to Heathrow, Abagu 3 Bravo departure off runway 24. Initial climb 5,000, squawking 3443. Shamrock 38 Yankee.
Shamrock 38 Yankee, read back correct.
Control, hello. MSFS is with you, passing for 9,000.
Ryder 558 Whiskey, Shannon Control identified. Flight level 230.
Heading 230 for another.
We'll let him descend us. We were going to descend, but we'll leave it as is. Just get the nose up slightly, get to 160 again, hold there. I might just request descent.
Shamrock 38 Yankee, request push and start stand 28.
Shamrock 38 Yankee, push and start approved. QNH 981 hectopascal.
Push and start is approved. QNH 981, Shamrock 38 Yankee.
Got our next frequency as well, 121.200. I think it's 200. No, 100. God damn it. 121.100. Did I get that right again?
10 Control, this is Typical 121, this is Bird Cell 3000.
Cargo 101 negative, should be with approach 121.1.
121.1, the distance cab 1016.
Gemstone 24 Tango, request descent.
Gemstone 24 Tango, descent flight level 80.
Down to A0, Gemstone 24 Tango. Okay, so descending there now, we'll go seatbelts on. So we should be A0 well into this, should be alright. We can keep that speed up as well, because we're not going to go over the speed restriction of 250 for above 10, for below 10,000. As we get to 10,000, we're going to drop the hit the landing lights on, taxi lights and logos on. Seatbelts are already on.
190.
Climb flight 190, man. Pop up.
I'm glad I requested descent. I think he just missed me out there. There was a couple of other people. So we're descending now in towards Dublin. Past Bagso. Oh no, we're just gonna pass Bagso real soon. We'll be expecting vectors from around Ifbap.
Control, good evening, Sherlock to Juliet, November, descending through flight level 210 for 100.
Shamrock 2 Juliet, November, Shannon Control identified, cleared back code to Romeo arrival, descend flight level 150.
Seatbelts are already on, we're good otherwise.
Cleared back code to Romeo arrival, descend flight level 150, Shamrock 2 Juliet, November.
Taxi lights, landing lights, seatbelt lights,
Number 62
taxi...
Yankee, Shannon Roger. Overhead Sunot, the radar service terminates. You're approaching the radio coverage boundary. Shanwick radio is offline. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Be 1186 for...
Shamrock 3 Yankee, request taxi.
1186 for the tower.
Shamrock 38 Yankee, taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short runway 24.
Taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short at 24, Shamrock 38 Yankee.
We need to be vacating November 3.
24 Tango, contact approach 121.1, bye.
Over to approach 121.1, thanks for the cover, Gemstone 24 Tango, bye bye. Dublin approach, good evening, Gemstone 24 Tango, 8000.
Gemstone 24 Tango, Dublin approach identified.
Lovely. Okay, we're at notch there, 8,000 feet. Still in the cloud. See if it says cloud is down to anything. Ooh, few cloud at 30 feet, scattered at 90 feet.
Cargo 101, turn left heading 260 degrees.
Wow.
Left 260, distance cab 101.
If I'm reading that correctly. Okay, so tower is 1186. Let's get that plugged in. 118.6. There it is. We are getting turbulence here. Down to 8,000 now. We are below 10,000 feet, so we've got lights down, seatbelts on. Speed restriction of 250, but we can't reach it at the moment. We're at 240, nothing wrong with that. Heavy rain, and it is windy at Dublin on our way in. Wind is 9 knots, not too bad, it's dropped massively, but here comes the rain now. That would be loud inside that aircraft. Oh, look at the ice as well. Yeah, I've got anti-ice all over. What are we at? -2 degrees, we don't need to change it at all. So we're good.
Gemstone 24 Tango, clear direct to IFBAP.
Direct to IFBAP, Gemstone 2 for Tango. What's the wind saying? 34 knot wind. That's hitting the tail. We've got a big tail at the back there. It's pushing us, pushing the nose left. So we are direct IFBAP now. That's going to cut out a lot of the arrival process. And from IFBAP we'll go to sub-off to get us on the ILS. Currently at 8,000, we'll be down to 4,000 by IFBAP, hopefully.
Lufthansa Cargo 101, turn left heading 220 degrees.
Left to 220, left to the Cap 101.
Gemstone 2 for Tango, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 983 hectopascals.
Down to 4,000 on QNH 983, Gemstone 2 for Tango. .983.
Lufthansa Cargo 101, turn left heading 190 degrees.
190, left to the Cap 101.
Dublin approach, very good evening, Shamrock to Juliet, November, sending through flight level 85 for 80.
Shamrock 2, Juliet, November, Dublin approach identified. Lufthansa Cargo 101, turn left heading 130 degrees, clear direct approach, my 10 left, report established.
Into the rain again.
Left 130, clear direct 10 left, report established 101.
.4,000 coming up. 150 for full flaps, 185 for V-up. There it is. Don't need it yet. We don't need it yet. We've got a long way to go yet. Long way to go. I'm gonna do a nice loop there, straight in. Lufthansa cargo showing up there. It's an A320.
Gemstone 2 for Tango, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
That's 3,000 feet. Gemstone 2 for Tango. Nose down, nose down.
Hotel Lufthansa 101, established 10 left, 8 miles final.
Lufthansa Cargo 101, thank you. Contact tower for 18.6 goodbye.
118.6, Lufthansa Cargo 101, bye.
Gemstone 2 for Tango, clear direct to Ibiza.
Direct to Ibiza, Gemstone 2 for Tango. It's gone a bit funny there. Base is 097 degrees. I think we're gonna have to go. Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Gemstone 2 for Tango, clear ILS approach runway 10 left, report established.
Cleared ILS 10 left, will report established. Gemstone 2 for Tango. Okay, let's keep an eye on that ILS now then. So we're on heading mode at the moment, maintaining this heading. Once this starts moving, we'll go into approach mode. Hit approach mode now.
Shamrock 2 Juliet November, clear direct to SBAT.
Clear direct is back to Shamrock 2 Juliet November.
10955, 10955, there it is. Gemstone 24 Tango, established 10 left.
Gemstone 2 for Tango, thank you. Contact tower for 18.6 bye.
1186, thanks for cover. Gemstone 2 for Tango, bye bye. Flaps full.
Hello, surface winds 130, correction, 130 degrees, 13 knots, runway 10 right, cleared for takeoff, bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, Virgin 73, goodbye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Dublin Tower, good evening, Gemstone 24 Tango, establish 10 left.
24 Tango, Dublin Tower, hello, surface winds 130 degrees, 13 knots, runway 10 left, continue approach.
Continue approach 10 left, Gemstone 24 Tango.
Santa Cargo 101, vacates November 3, right.
218 for ground.
Vacate 13 right, November, left Africa 101.
Slowed right down there. Okay, we're getting a view of some ground here at Dublin. We're down to 1,800, still no visual on the runway just yet. We are on ILS, gear down, flaps full, lights down. Still nothing. I want to get rid of the power management to take off now. Approach mode, flaps, gear, yaw damper off. That'll be when we see the runway. There it is.
Tango, surface winds 130 degrees, 13 knots, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10 left, Gemstone 24 Tango. Here we go then. Oh, windy, 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 windy. Autopilot off, yaw damper off.
Santa Cargo 101, hold short, Foxtrot outer, contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
So 130 knots.
Lights on
Landing.
towards and ground 121 decimal 8, distance go 101.
Oh, there's that wind.
73, positive climb through 500.
Version 73 is an automatic handover at Dublin, contact Shannon Control 134.260, bye-bye.
Contact 134.260, goodbye.
Decision height.
Continue. Here's that wind. These things do get thrown around. I've seen the videos recently from last weekend. Absolutely mental. This is 13 knot winds, or 20 at the moment. It's gusting.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That was a lot of drift there. Really smooth though. Oh, there's a nose coming round. November 4 coming up on the left, and we need November 3, which is the next one. There we go, welcome to Dublin. Should be a short taxi from here really, because Gemstone gates.
24 Tango, vacates November 3, right November.
Vacate November 3 and right November, Gemstone 24 Tango. Okay, there we go. So flaps. Right November. Get the windscreen wipers on, I think, as well.
Jetson 24 Tango, contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
121.8, thanks for cover, Gemstone 2 for Tango, bye bye. Okay, so TRU off, landing lights off, strobe off, and let's get ghost lock on. Dublin ground, Gemstone 2-4. Oh, I'll press brakes. Wrong one. Dublin ground. Good evening, Gemstone 2-4 Tango on November.
Gemstone 2-4 Tango, ground. Hello, taxi via Foxtrot Outer. Just hold short of link 5 for a moment.
Taxi via Foxtrot Delta. Hold short link 5. Gemstone 2-4 Tango. Let's have a look what we've got. Foxtrot inner. Oh, we need the other ones. Gemstone 2-4 Tango. Sorry, was it inner or outer for Foxtrot?
Fox Outer.
I can't hear you. That's a runway there, isn't it? I don't know what he said. I'm just going for it. What's the brakes do? Come on. Go, go, go. I think he said outer. There's outer. We are on outer. We'll just keep going. So that's outer. And then hold short link 5. Which is opposite P1, all the way down there. Can turn all this anti-ice off now. Now we're on the ground here. .35 not travelling. Taxi speed at about 30 knots.
Right now, 10 Alpha Kilo, just making sure in the PDC you sent me, it says to contact Shannon Control after departure, or has it changed to Dublin approach?
Rainer 10 Alpha Kilo, AFIR, no, the PDC is correct, so after departure, Shannon 134.26, when passing 2,000 feet.
Roger, we'll contact
and we're going to hold short, next link 5 ahead.
Thank you.
Gemstone 2-4 Tango, give way to the outbound speedbird there at link 4, then you can continue taxi any stand on the 200s there that you'd like.
Give way to the speedbird at link 4 and then any stand on the 200, Gemstone 2-4 Tango. Did he say link 4? Did he mean link 5? Because I'm at link 5 now.
Speedbird 1 November, you've missed link 4 there, but if you take the next left, and then you can cross runway 16, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2, and Sierra.
Alright, next left, Whiskey 3, then to Sierra, Gigabyte 1 November.
Okay, firm, and the Gemstone there is giving way to you.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, I saw him.
Right now, 10 Alpha Kilo, testing taxi.
Rainer 10 Alpha Kilo, taxi via link 6, Foxtrot Outer, hold short of link 5.
Link 6, Foxtrot Outer, and hold short link 5, right now 10 Alpha Kilo.
Let's get moving. Okay, so we'll go link 4. We'll get to one of the 200 stands. So this is link 5, in via link 4. Said Foxtrot Delta, but we're going in link 4 to 200 stands. This is link 4.
We're there, 5151, ready to check.
Radar 5151, hello, strength 5.
Stands should be ahead. 203 will do us nicely. Straight in. We'll go taxi lights off as well here, so we don't blind the ground crew.
Trainer 10 Alpha Kilo, continue link 5, cross runway 16, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2 and Sierra, hold short Sierra 7.
Brakes on.
Continue taxi via link 5, cross runway 16, Whiskey 3, Whiskey 2 and
Hits our heat
Sierra.
off.
We are able a Sierra 6 departure if that's okay.
Trainer 10 Alpha Kilo, should be fine, I'll let Tower know.
Ground power available, plugged in, and engine shut off.
And Ryder 10 Alpha Kilo, that's coordinated
Wipers
now
off,
with Terry, you can
wipers
expect
off.
departure from Sierra 6.
Roger, we can expect the Sierra 6
Seatbelt
departure.
sign off.
Ryder 10 Alpha Kilo.
And fuel pumps off. And then tail prop down, main door. Welcome to Dublin, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this flight. If you are watching later on YouTube, please do hit that follow button and subscribe. Give me a like as well, leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.